tried getting her attention, but she's stuck in her own little world. IBN, IBN, IBN. Gone, gone, gone. Why is it gone? Why can't I find it? Is it really in this town? Don't tell me it's already... Are you listening, Shining Finger? It should be here. Has to be. FB said so. No reaction. Kiryu Mocha. Mocha stops muttering. She finally looks up. Actually, she just looks at my feet. Okabe-kun? Did you take the IBN 5100 from the lab? Mayuri and Daru look askance at me. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Google time. Petrus learns a new word. ASKANCE. I've never fucking seen this word before. With an attitude or look of suspicion or disapproval. Okay. But I ignore them. I don't want to believe it was you. You are our fellow lab mem after all. But you did display an unhealthy attachment to that computer. So, was it you? You found an IBM 5100? I found one, but it's gone missing. Missing? Don't worry, I won't report you to the police as long as you return it, that is. The normally expressionless Mocha frowns in bewilderment. You don't remember, do you? Mocha shakes her head faintly. Then she looks down and begins operating her phone at high speed. You're not making any sense, please explain. Did you really find an IBM 5100? Where? She really doesn't know? If the IBM 5100 has been stolen from the lab, then Mocha would be my first suspect. But if the IBM 5100 disappeared from Yanabayashi Shrine, not the lab, it can't have been Mocha's doing. So it was the D-mail. Or perhaps it was the work of CERN. I'm sorry, Finger. I squat in front of Mocha and bow my head. I suspected you. A lab mem. A comrade. I'm the worst sort of man. Hit me, please. I don't mind. But there's one thing I want you to know. In my long years running from the organization, I've grown unable to trust anyone. Why? Why did I have to be born with these gifts that others so covet? Fuck off. Once I start to suspect, everyone looks suspicious. No matter how many comrades gather around me, I always feel alone. Pitiful, aren't I? What the fuck? Alright, already, just tell me about the IBM video. Shut up, you fucking idiot. Tell me about the damn computer. Did you just ignore my entire speech? Hey, Okurin, you're doing improv in the middle of the street. Has the heat gone to your head? Oh, okay, we just fucking bye. So Mocha doesn't know I hadn't. Doesn't know I hadn't. What? So Mocha doesn't know I had an IBM. Shouldn't that be didn't? Yeah, it should be didn't. Am I crazy? Unplayable. Developers, this game's unplayable. And judging by her responses, she hasn't found one either. I feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from my goal. I've been thinking. Mocha-san sure is pretty, isn't she? She's got a nice figure, and she's tall, too. She'd look great in one of my costumes, eh? What? For a second, I doubt my ears. I approach Mayuri. You've met Mocha before? Sure I have. When? I grab Mayuri by the shoulders and shake her. Her head bounces back and forth. When you brought her to the lab. I did? Dara, do you remember her? Sure, we met her at the lab. After Mocha sent her D-mail, Mayuri, Daru, and Kurisu behaved as if they had never met her before. But now both Mayuri and Daru know her? Does that mean Mocha's past was reconstructed again? Given the timing, it has to be Lukako's D-mail that did it. Well, all he did was tell his mother to eat a lot of vegetables. How can that be related to the labmen's knowledge of Mocha? Is this another example of the butterfly effect? The cause doesn't match the effect at all.
Okarun? We need to get going. Ferris-chan's waiting, remember?
That's true. Let's think about the Mocha issue later. Right now, we should look for the address written on the memo pad. By the way, Mayuri, what's Ferris's real name? Whoa, Okarun, hold on there. Ferris-tan's name is Ferris Nyan. She doesn't have any other names. Oh, it's like being a VTuber. I only have the one name. Face reality, Daru. Ferris Nyan is just her professional name. Oh, you're the worst. Why do you have to crush my dreams like that, man? Quit grumbling. You just can't handle the truth. Well, Mayuri, don't you know? Excuse me?
Is it okay for Mayushi to tell you?
It's not like you took a vow of secrecy, right? And besides, we're visiting her home. So we'll find out soon enough. Excuse me.
Oh, I guess you're right. But just promise you'll keep it secret, okay? Like, from the masters who come to make queen.
What? Like, from the masters who come to make... Oh, the customers. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck? What masters? I nod.
Okay. Ferris-chan's real name is Akiha Rumiho-chan.
Nya, not listening. Daru covers his ears and drowns the sound out. Akiha. Same characters as in Akihabara. Appropriate. Fucking hell. Oh my god. Our destination turns out to be the high-rise apartment building next to the UPX. Sake, Daru.
Wow. Awesome.
Wait. Seriously? She lives here? We stand there for a while, staring wide-eyed at the towering building before us. According to the address Ferris gave me, she lives on the top floor. All the way up there. Did we get the wrong address? No. It wouldn't make sense. I wouldn't make such a stupid mistake. Don't tell me Ferris is working for the organization. I quickly scan the area. No suspicious figures in sight. Does she have men in black waiting to haul us off to a re-education camp? Nice delusion, man. The truth is stranger than fiction. Besides, don't think it would be super moe if Ferris-tan turned out to be a rich girl character. Nice delusion yourself, man.
Anyway, let's go in.
Hey, can I come over to your house? Yeah, sure, here's my address. Alright, cool. By the way, I'm bringing 2 of my fucking friends along. What? It's so fucking rude. Just bringing 2 fucking dickheads along with you. When we call the top floor room via intercom, we're greeted by the voice of an elderly man. He lets us in immediately once I introduce myself as Hohuin Kiyoma. It feels like we're walking into a trap, but I can't turn back now. When we get off the elevator, the elderly man from the intercom is there to lead us inside. He turns out to be a silver-haired gentleman in a tuxedo.
A real live butler.
He does indeed look like a stereotypical butler. He fits the bill so well, you wouldn't think he was anything else. Mistress, Mr. Hoin Kioma and his friends have arrived. The butler leads us into a room. Ferris is standing before a large window with a panoramic view of Akiba.
Thanks, Kuroki na?
I've never seen her wearing anything other than the usual maid uniform, so it's refreshing to see her in plain clothes. Why does she still have her cat ears on? I want to ask. I can't help but wonder. But I restrained myself. Even if I did ask, Ferris would just say something like, I was born with these, nya?
Nyan nya? Mayushi and Daru nyan came too, nyan?
Ferris's eyes twinkle when she sees Mayuri and Daru behind me.
Ferris-chan, good afternoon, nyan nyan.
Casual Ferris tan. Too cute. I silence the mouth-breathing Daru by introducing his ribs to my elbow. Fucking mouth-breathing Daru. You fucking mouth breather. Oh, that is such a fucking old insult. I love that. Fucking mouth breather. Oh my god. Holy shit. Mouth breather Daru. Wow. Okay. Sorry, I was adjusting sound while I was laughing at that. They followed me. If you don't want them here, I'll send them home.
No fur off my back, nya. Everyone's welcome, nyan.
Wait, you talk like that even in your own home?
What do you mean, nya?
Gonna play dumb, Akiha, Rumio?
Ferris is Ferris, nya.
Whatever. Fine. What I really want to know is how you get to live in a luxury apartment in Akiba's best district. Damn it! What the fuck? While you're out, can you buy me a fork? Because I want my own fork. And get some cup noodle for dinner too. I think there's a brand called Gen-chan Ramen. Get those. My assistant really loves her cup noodles. I'm gonna start calling you Koiki-san. Okay? Sure, why not? Koiki. Who's Koiki? I look around the room again. The interior design and furnishings give a very refined impression. It's elegant without being ostentatious. Actually, it's kind of like a model home. There's nothing to suggest that this room is lived in. No dirty clothes, no used dishware, not even a speck of dust. That butler, or maybe some real maids if there's a butler. There has to be maids, right? Must be constantly cleaning up. Speaking of the butler, he's disappeared. I didn't even notice him leave. He's clearly a master butler if he can move so quietly. Be back soon. Gonna pick up my PC. Ooh! Oh, wait. Like, are you picking up and it's fixed? Or are you picking up and it's still broken? I assume the latter rather than the former because of the last news you gave me, but still broken. Ah. Well, hopefully you can salvage some things out of it, you know? If it's just the motherboard, then, you know, you can hopefully get other things out of it, like the RAM and the... You can definitely get the HDD out. That's something to 100% salvage. Like the RAM, the CPU, the video card. You can probably salvage a lot of it. I'll explain what's going on in the call. Okay. He's clearly a master butler if he can move so quietly. Yeah, I read that. Ferris, just who are you?
Like I said, Ferris is Ferris, nyan.
Ferris says it's so nonchalantly. Don't play dumb. If you don't explain yourself, I'm leaving. How arrogant. We're the ones who came here to ask Fairstand for a favor, aren't we?
Yeah? Well, if you must know, this land originally belonged to my family, yeah?
Huh? What'd she just say? This land originally belonged to her family?
Oh, so that's why you're Akiha-san.
Mayuri's exclamation connects the dots in my head. Akiha. You mean you're descended from the hereditary landholders of Akihabara? Ferris nods with a proud expression. So she really is a rich girl character.
By the way, Ferris has a considerable influence on Akihabara's development, Nyan.
Ferris wiggles her slender waist and makes a gesture like a cat washing its face.
It was Ferris who convinced the development board to actively promote Moe culture in Akiba, yeah? Wow, that's amazing. I've been going to development meetings since I was little, yeah?
So basically, the chaotic changes in Akiba are all a result of this cat girl's whims? What a monster! A tyrant.
But please keep all this a secret, Nyan.
Ferris's expression suddenly darkens. Why?
You want to know, yeah?
Ferris approaches me with a bewitching expression.
That's because...
Ferris gently strokes my cheek with her cool, slender fingers. I feel myself falling under her spell. And then... she grins.
Ferris is Ferris, yeah?
Damn you, cat girl. How dare you make a fool of me?
I want all my fans to keep treating me the same as always, Nyan.
Daru starts fist pumping when he sees Ferris's cutesy act. I'll treat you at full force. What? Hold on. What the fuck does that mean? I'll treat you. Wait.
Mayushi's your fan too. Your maid spirit is really amazing.
Mayuri and Daru might have fallen for her charms, but not I. I don't care about any of this. I thrust my finger at Ferris. Do not defy me, Ferris Nyan Nyan, or I'll paint your expensive wallpaper with blood. You called me to your home so you could show off your status and try to gain leverage in our negotiations, but it's futile. For you are dealing with the insane mad scientist Hohoin Kiyoma. What kind of reason is that? Perfect. Now Ferris will tremble in fear and beg for my forgiveness. Or so I thought. But instead, she looks at me with gleaming eyes.
Yeah, Ferris loves forceful men, yeah.
What did she say? That's my line. I wanted to threaten her, not seduce her. Is Ferris a masochist?
Honestly, Ferris doesn't want to talk much about herself, Nyan. Most people, when they learn who I am, stop seeing me as Ferris, yeah. They only see the Akiha name. Ferris and Akiha Rumiro want to be seen as separate persons, Nyan.
There's nothing to separate. You are Ferris Nyan Nyan, are you not?
Yeah?
For once I agree with you, Okurin. Whenever she speaks Nyan Nyanian and wears her cat ears, she is Ferris Tan. You're just being overly self-conscious, Ferris.
I don't know, Nya.
I'm serious. To me, you will always be the unbeatable cat-eared maid.
Thanks, Kiyoma.
Why is she thanking me? Well, she's probably admiring my incredible magnanimity. 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 That was bad. Now then, let's finish this idle gossip and get down to business. Ferris, you said there would be a price to pay in exchange for your help acquiring an IBM 5100. What is your price? Do not test the limits of my goodwill. If I unseal my right arm for even an instant, everything will be destroyed and nothing will remain. Just so you know.
Fine by me, yeah?
Ferris points to the cat ears sticking out of her head.
These cat ears have the power to negate all other powers. Nyan Nyan clear. When Kiyoma's power is unleashed, Ferris will stop it, nya.
Shit! She has the fucking antagonist power! I shouldn't have mentioned my hand to Ferris. Ferris's most terrifying power is known as Dubbing 10. It allows her to steal other people's stories and add them to her own. I'm the one who named it, of course. The number 10 doesn't really mean anything. For fuck's sake. It doesn't really mean anything, but you know what? It sticks. So we'll keep it.
Well, I guess I'll tell you, nya. My price?
Ferris chuckles. But I noticed something. Her eyes aren't smiling.
Just let me use your time machine, nya.
Yes, I had a feeling that was it.
I heard what you said at May Queen yesterday. You've built a time machine.
Indeed, we've created the first successful time machine in human history. CERN was the first. But don't misunderstand. We call it a time machine, but it's not the kind you can hop into and fly to whenever you want. All we can do is send a 36-byte email to someone's phone in the past. But even that is worthy of a Nobel Prize in physics. It is a transcendental power invention that will alter the course of human history forever. At least up until the point of people having phones. We can only send data back about 15 years.
It can send emails to someone in the past? That's awesome. Ferris wants to use it, nya.
Ferris jumps up and down with joy. The time machine is our lab's greatest secret. If you want to use it, then you must become a lab mem.
A lab mem? What's that, nya? Well, it means you get to be a part of our club. Mayushi would be super happy if Ferris-chan becomes a lab mem.
Same here. That would be all right. The fuck, Daru? Please join. I'm begging here.
How do I become a lab mem, nya?
There's no contract. We only require that you perform the blood oath, which is a form of contract. Some would call it the ultimate contract.
The blood oath?
The window is closed, but a gust of wind blows through the room. It's coming from the air conditioner. But outside the window, I see rain clouds cover the sky. I hear the rumbling of thunder inside my brain. Ferris Nyan Nyan, if thou dost desire to join the hallowed order of lab mems, then by the code passed down in high ancient from an age long forgotten, pledge thy flesh, thy bone, thy blood, and thy soul to the grail of heaven, and swear fealty everlasting. This duty fulfilled, the old gods shall grant thee thy lab mem number. I didn't understand a word of that.
Oh no. What do I do? Mayushi's never ate any blood.
Blood loaf.
Does that mean Mayushi's not a lab mem?
Don't worry, Mayushi. This is just Okran's usual nonsense.
Oh, I guess everything's fine then. Thank goodness. Very well, nya. I shall take the blood oath, nya.
With a grim expression, Ferris grabs the small knife on top of the desk and suddenly slashes it against her wrist. Jesus fuck, what the fuck? Huh? Wait.
No.
Isn't that a paper knife?
Yahaha. Doro Nyan's right, nya.
She surprised. Yeah, fuck's sake. She surprised me. I clear my throat and pull myself together. Very well, Ferris. I invest you as Lab Mem 007.
Perfect. So now I can use the time machine, yeah?
Indeed, but not a word to anyone. Death to traitors. That's the law of the lab.
It is?
No, Ogrin made it up just now.
Thanks, Kioma.
God, get away from me. Ferris hugs me by the neck. A very sweet aroma tickles my nose, and something very soft tickles my... Ogrin, you jerk! I helped make the phone wave too! Wait. Something very soft tickles my... The fuck is that referencing? Did she grab his ass? What the fuck?
Really now? Then Daru Nyan too.
Ferris flies over to Daru.
I'm glad she's so happy, Okarin.
Mayuri, you really are innocent.
Huh?
I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. Yeah. I've got her wrapped around my finger. What did you expect? She's just a 17-year-old girl. That cat girl thinks she's bargained with me to appease her lust for mankind's dream. The forbidden fruit that is a time machine. But she's dancing to the tune of Hohoin Kioma. Why did I agree to pay her price, you ask? That should be obvious. Then I twist my lips into a grin. My razor-sharp teeth are probably glistening right now. Damn. I wish I had shark teeth.
I don't think you do.
It's like that fucking... What's that meme?
My mango is to blow up. Then act like I don't know nobody.
And he has like the triangle teeth. The cat girl shall be our guinea pig. I'm a monster? What a terrible thing to say. Not that you're wrong, exactly.
Huh?
Our D-Mel experiments have reached a standstill. Kurisu refuses to become a subject, and Mayuri and Daru are too dumb to be useful. Jesus. We've managed to experiment on Mocha and Lukako, but we still need more data. Along comes Ferris. She's going to provide me with both an IBN 5100 and new data. Two birds with one stone. Right. Ferris thinks she's using us. But it is we who are using her. She is but a moth drawn to my brilliant flame. As planned, we are proceeding to the next phase of the experiment. This is the choice of Steins Gate. L. Psi Congru. Someone taps me on the shoulder after I put away my phone. Right after that, they blow into my ear.
Who are you talking to, Nya?
Ferris is behind me. She must have finished servicing Daru. Oh no. While I was still on the phone. No doubt she heard everything. It's too late, Ferris Nyan Nyan. You've already taken the blood oath. If you break it, ruin will befall you. There is no escape.
Okay, Nya. So where's the time machine, Nya?
She's certainly in a hurry. The time machine, its name is the phone wave name subject to change, by the way, is in our lab. This time, we'll make use of the phone wave name subject to change's original function and send the D-mail by remote control. Kurisu should be still in the lab. I'll leave the setup to her. I ask Ferris where she wants the D-mail to go. She says she's sending it to her father 10 years ago. I take down his email address. The destination is April 3rd, 2000. It has to be at 8 a.m. that day, so we use an online calculator to factor in leap years, resulting in 86,168 hours.
So does that mean it has to keep going for 86,000 seconds? Won't Phone Wave Chan get tired?
It doesn't actually have to run the entire duration. Previous experiments have confirmed that. The mail will reach the past if you send it as soon as the discharge begins. In accordance with the butterfly effect, the remaining seconds should be cancelled out. The experiment never happened. The fact that the D-mail was sent is erased, leaving behind only the mail and the recipient's phone. At least that's what our experiments have shown so far. Now, let's call Kurisu. Oh, do I have to do it? Why the fuck? Why'd you pull out the phone automatically if this is me doing it? What the fuck? Assistant, that's her name. I was like, where's Kurisu?
Hello?
It's me. What's the situation? She hung up on me. Of course she did. Mayushi and I are the only ones who can deal with your act, you know? Again?
Hello?
It's Hohuin Kiyoma. Don't hang up.
Oh, it's Okabe. I was sure it was a prank call.
It shows you my number, doesn't it?
You were talking crazy, so I got scared and hung up.
In other words, you fear the insanity of Hohuin Kiyoma. Well, I suppose you can't be blamed for... She hung up! Again! This bitch! Like I said, we're the only ones who can put up with you. I quickly redial.
Hello?
This is Okabe Rentaro. Sorry, but could you mess with the phone wave name subject to changes settings a little, please?
Well, why didn't you say so? You're going to use the phone wave? I don't want to anger the guy downstairs, though.
We're about to perform a critical experiment. Understand, assistant? Mr. Braun might yell at you, but that small sacrifice will bring mankind's dream, the time machine, to fruition.
You're really irresponsible. You know that? Well, what should I set it to?
I tell her Ferris's dad's email address. I have her set the timer.
Okay, it's ready.
Alright, thanks. Wait a bit. I turn to Ferris. Finish writing what you want to send? I already told her the phone wave name subject to change. Subject to changes. Email address. Ferris nods. What did you write? You sure it's something that'll change the past?
Well...
What happened to her usual confidence?
It's embarrassing, yeah? A trade secret, yeah?
A secret? Nonsense. This is science. Unless we know what you're sending, we can't verify the results.
What's that supposed to mean? No one said anything about science, yeah? I'm using the time machine for myself, not science, yeah?
That's not fair. You're one to talk. Daru, you horny fool. Are you siding with Ferris? And you call yourself a super hacker. Ferris covers her phone with her body. Looks like she plans on hiding it to the bitter end. Should we halt the experiment?
Hey, Okabe, how long are you gonna make me wait?
An impatient Kurisu nags me through the phone. Don't rush me, damn it!
Okrin, it's probably something private, so I don't think you should pry.
What? Even Mayuri's on Ferris's side. She was like this with Mocha, too. This is bad. I thought I had Ferris in the palm of my hand. Was I dancing to her tune all along?
Okabe, if you're not gonna send anything, I'm hanging up.
Wait! Fine. Activate the phone wave, name subject to change. Damn it. I submitted to the cat girl. The discharge is starting. I nod to Ferris, after getting Kurisu's report. Ferris puts her finger on the send button, and...
Click, yeah?
Oh. Oh. We went from 0.45 to 0.40. Oh. Things are happening. As the dizziness fades, I exhale slowly and open my eyes. Alright, world. Show me your new form. Man, I wish I knew what kind of email Ferris sent. First things first, I'm still in her room. When I look out the window, the Akiba sprawl greets me. I scan the room. Okay. Card open.
Oh no, another virus card. Not so fast, Nyan. Oh, you took 3 link cards, right? And I got 3 virus cards, right? Mayushi's in trouble.
What are they doing? The 3 of them are sitting around a table, playing some kind of game. We still have a terminal card. We can turn the tables next turn.
It's way too late for that, nya. Ferris is going to use the terminal card. Virus checker, nya. So which is Mayushi's last virus card, nya? Oh no.
You're a monster, Ferris Tan.
Hey, could you wait 2 or 3 turns, nya? Please, nya? Nya. Not even if you try to copycat Ferris, nyan. No way.
Mayuri puts her fingers to both her eyes as if to mime tears. Anyway, it looks like they're playing Rynet Access Battlers. It happened again. Reading Steiner. I am the only person in the world who keeps his memories after the past changes. Ferris's D-mail worked. That's why the 3 of them are now playing a card game instead of waiting for Ferris to press the button. Ferris never even sent the D-mail. If I look at her phone, there won't be any record of it in her send history. And even if I demand that she tell me what she sent, she won't be able to answer, because the very fact that she sent it has been erased. The only trace of the D-mail is in the recipient's phone, namely Ferris's father's phone 10 years ago. That 10-year-old mail data was most likely erased long ago, so I don't think we can check. I have to figure out what changed the hard way. Let's start looking for differences. Damn it! Forgot to ask. Favor to ask, I forgot to mention it, but could you buy some cup noodles for dinner? You know that brand? Okay. I just got an achievement? What the fuck is this? Asked by Kurisu to buy cup noodles twice in a row. Okay. Fair enough. The brand Hotokate #1. That. I thought you wanted to eat Jin Chan ramen. Make up your mind. Cool. I got an achievement. Interesting. Hold on. Wait, the fuck? What have I done? Tab? Shift. Shift. Whew. Okay. I was like, one of these buttons I hit did something. Let me save the game, just in case, because I am terrified of it crashing again.
Whew, Ferris-chan is really strong. Mayushi started out strong, Nyan. You have potential, Nyan. But don't think I'll go easy on you just because we're playing for fun, Nyan. Besides, I promised Papa that I'd win the next tournament, Nyan. I can't lose to anyone before then, Nyan. Papa?
Ferris nods happily.
Papa said that if Ferris won, he'd take time off work to congratulate me, Nyan.
I want to congratulate you too. Be free that night.
Papa and I are having dinner that night, Nya.
Oh.
You know, we should all go cheer at the finals. Thanks, Nya.
Isn't your final opponent the viral access attackers duo? No one had heard of them until they defeated Ferristan's rivals, Idiona. Ferristan's duels with Idiona were all god tier, so I was looking forward to it.
I haven't seen any other Rhinet matches, but are the viral attackers really that ferocious?
Well, they're not a threat to Ferristan. Ferristan is the strongest. Ferristan is a goddess! Fuck you, Daru. Fuck you, you fucking simp.
Yeah, stop it, yeah. You're embarrassing me, yeah.
As I listen to their conversation, I feel a strange churning in my gut. Something's not right here. A voice whispers from deep within, deeper than reason. I play the conversation back in my head and soon realize the source of my discomfort. The Ferris I knew, had never been to an official Rhinet tournament. And yet now she's about to compete in the tournament finals. Which means she's been going to tournaments for a while. Is this the change that Ferris wanted to make? Considering the recipient was her father, maybe he was strict and wouldn't let her go to tournaments. But is that a reason to change the past? Ferris is only 17 years old. It's not too late for her to start participating in tournaments. If there were an age limit to Rhinet tournaments, that would be one thing. I guess it was just that important to her. At that moment, someone knocks on the door. Hold on. Sorry. It's etiquette number 1. I never said anything about Gen-chan ramen. Is it good? What the fuck? Wait. Okay, I was gonna make a comment that, I guess these, text messages don't fucking matter. They're, kind of separate from, the world line stuff. But this is it. That's interesting. That's fucking... Oh. Huh. That's interesting. I like that. So that something has happened where Gen-chan is either not as popular or she's never had Gen-chan ramen, and she likes Haruket number 1. Interesting. The door opens halfway and a middle-aged man appears. It's not the butler. Excuse me, Ruhimbo. Ruhimo. Rumiho, that's it. Rumiho, do you have a minute?
Papa!
Ferris quickly gets up and leaves the room. Whoa. Ferristan's dad. Shouldn't we say hello? I can't imagine this fucking guy sitting on the floor, playing a card game or on a coffee table. He is so fucking wide. Look how damn big his neck is. His neck is bigger than Mayori's hair. Look how, fucking an absolute unit, Daru. Can't imagine this fucker sitting crisscross applesauce on the carpet.
He's CEO, right? Wow.
Ferris soon returns. She turns to us and puts her hands together in a gesture of apology.
Sorry, Nya. Ferris has to go out with Papa, Nya. Okay. I guess we'll see you later then.
Ferristan, what about my match? Promised to give me a hands-on lesson. Really work me over.
Pretty sure I didn't, Nya.
Of course you didn't. I was just making it up. What the fuck, Daru?
Daru-kun, you shouldn't trouble Ferris-chan like that. Come on, Ocarin. Let's go back to the lab.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Kiyoma's been awfully quiet, Nya. Something wrong, Nya?
Nothing. I was just looking at Akiba, watching the ignorant masses scurry in search of momentary secrece from the pain of existence. That's Ocarin for you. Batshit crazy. Ferris, her dad, and their butler see us off. Her dad tells us to come visit again. Oh. Whoa, what the fuck? All the ads are different now. Look at that. I didn't... I know I made a big deal of the ads. I completely fucking forgot that this was a thing in the story. Ferris's dad seems like a cool guy. He's not pompous like you expect rich people to be. The sun is setting, but there's still a crowd in front of Akiba Station. More foreigners than usual. People come from all over the world to buy electronics and otaku goods in Akiba. But it looks like the satellite is attracting some as well. Man, it's hot. Less than a minute outside and I'm already drenched in sweat. Ferris's air-conditioned department was a little slice of heaven. I love air conditioning in the lab, where we don't have that kind of money. Damn it! Lukako. The game was fun. The pager number guessing game was fun. I'd love to do it again sometime. Afterwards, I asked my mom about what it was like when she was young, and she looked so nostalgic. I don't know why she sighed so deeply, though. P.S. I did 10 practice swings with Samidari. Well, I'm glad that didn't change through the timelines. The fucking sword. Okay, there was nothing to reply to in that, so it's not worthwhile. Anyway, how about some food? I turn around and ask Daru and Mayushi what they think. Mayuri's not there. Huh? Where'd Mayuri go? Huh? You're right. She's gone. Did Stardust Handshake activate again? I scan the area. There she is, walking casually towards the station. She's already about 50 meters away. I chase after her. Mayuri, where are you going?
Okarin, Mayushi was thinking about stopping by Nakano Broadway before going home.
If you're going home, then why didn't you just say so?
Sorry, all I can think about was going to Nakano.
Maybe she's like some kind of ninja. Never noticed she was gone. Mayuri does this a lot. She just wanders off without saying anything. And just like Daru said, you never notice she's gone. So when you turn around to look for her, it's like she vanished into thin air. Stardust Handshake and Sneaking Fade. Why did her powers have to be so annoying? What business do you have in Nakano, anyway?
Well, a Sorrow Sword Dojinshi came out yesterday.
Fuck off, Daru. I was like, oh yeah, they're E-rated doujinshi. Doujinshi is like just fan works. Any fan comic is technically a doujinshi. But yeah, doujins are porn? Yes.
No, but the illustrator is Koga Yui-san. Mayushi thinks it's finally time to get serious about costumes again.
Koga Yui. She was the character designer for that last year's Gunbam. What do they think? What do they call Gunbam? Is this Gundam? Formerly known as Mobile Jacket Gunbam, a seminal work of a robot anime. The first series aired in the late 1970s, and there have been many sequels and spin-offs since. Huh. There you go. Yup. Buy me one too.
Okie dokie.
What are you guys talking about? If you want doujinshi, why not just go to Toranora? It's right over there. Daru and Mayuri stare at me blankly.
There where?
You know, there, right over... Follow my pointing finger. Toranora isn't there. What? I rub my eyes and blink several times. It doesn't help. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong place. I check up and down the street, but no. It's nowhere to be found. And what's more, I can't find Animate either. It's supposed to be right next to Toranora. Instead, I see electronic stores. Dachi Kaiden and T21 Minami. I've never seen them before in my life. Wait. I remember Mr. Braun saying that Akiba used to have a lot more electronic shops. Many of them closed. I think Daiichi Kaden and T21 Minami were among them. The hell did Toranonora and Animate go? Have you lost it, man? Huh?
There aren't any Torananoras or Animates in Akiba. That's why Mayoshi's going to Nakano to buy doujinshi.
What do you mean there aren't any? There were yesterday, weren't there? What about earlier today? I wasn't really paying attention on the way to Ferris's apartment, but I'm pretty sure they were still there. There's no Moe stores in Akiba, man. You know that. The holy land of Moe is Nakano. Nakano. Fuck. But Akiba is the holy land of Moe. The whole world knows that. Has the heat finally gone to your head, Okurin? Akiba is the electric town. If you opened a Moe store here, the electronics otaku would riot. This feeling again. Dissonance. My memories don't match reality. The past has changed. Part of me knows what has happened. But I still can't help but ask. What about Mandarake?
Nope.
Akiba O? Of course there's an Akiba O. I mean Akiba Okoku, where they sell doujinshi. The hell's that?
They sell doujinshi at Akiba O?
Of course not. That would be crazy. Gamers? Ramutara? They shake their heads. Melon books? Asobit City? Fuck's sake. They look confused. So basically, I swallow hard. I finally understand. It's hard to believe, but I must face the truth. Chaos has forsaken this place. Every last store that sold anime, eroge, or moe goods has disappeared from Akiba. In a final desperate attempt to deny reality, I run to May Queen plus Nian Squared, the maid cafe where Mayuri and Ferris work, and which Daru and I frequent. But upon arriving at the storefront, I'm forced to my knees in abject defeat. It's gone. It's all gone. It's not just the moe stores. Even the maid cafes have disappeared. Mayuri, you work at May Queen, don't you?
May Queen? What's that? A potato?
What? What the fuck? A potato? May Queen plus Nian Squared. I asked Daru too, but no reaction.
Mayushi works at Lemony. Remember?
Lemony? Is that a maid cafe?
It's just a normal coffee shop.
Is there even a single maid cafe in Akiba? Aw man, the people here hate moe business. Nobody would go. It's clear now. This has to be the result of Ferris's D-mail. The butterfly effect is at it again. Ferris said that she had influence over Akiba's development board. They adopted her plan and embraced the moe industry. By sending a D-mail to 2000, the world line has shifted to one where that never happened. Akiba is still electronics all the way. To think a single mail could rewrite 10 years of a town's history. Is it okay to change history on a whim like this? I almost feel guilty about it, since I'm the only one who remembers the original Akiba. Nobody can blame me. And it's not like I can change it back. But still, what in the world did Ferris's D-mail say? The next morning I go for a stroll through the streets of Akiba. what I discover is that although the chaotic energy familiar to me has receded, Akiba is still Akiba at its core. The few electronic stores I used to frequent are still here. In fact, they've multiplied. You can still hear their loud theme songs and cries of salesmen all the way from the sidewalk. Electronics otaku and PC maniacs walk the streets with unkempt hair, wrinkled clothes, and eyes burning with intense purpose. There are even cheerful foreigners taking in the sights. Maids and young female otaku have disappeared, but the hobbyist essence of the town is unchanged. I admit, it's a relief. Yesterday I heard from Mayuri how we met Ferris on the World Line. I was wondering, since May Queen no longer exists. It was at a small Rhinet tournament at a toy store in Ikebukuro. We went to cheer on Daru, but he dropped out because of a stomachache, so Mayuri and I ended up taking his place. Our opponent was Ferris. We got crushed, needless to say, but Mayuri says that Ferris was very gracious and gave us advice on how to play. That was the beginning of their beautiful friendship. Our past has changed considerably, yet we still ended up with the same close relationship we had on the last World Line. Fascinating. Maybe Lady Luck is looking out for us. Damn it! Oh. 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 Oh, God. Fuck. That shit, that right there, whoo, that shit shiver. That sent the shiver right up my spine. Oh, boy. We're watching you. Oh. What the hell? Is this a prank? Spam? Why red gelatin? Who's watching me? What's going on here? I spin around, searching the crowd. A few passers-by look at me strangely. I don't care. Something is wrong. Goosebumps break out over my body. Is it the organization? CERN? If so, then this mail is a threat. My pulse skyrockets. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. What do I do? Do I tell someone? Who? I can't involve anyone. It's a prank. It has to be. Ignore it. But what if it's serious? Are there men in black coming? I'm dead. They'll erase me. Erase us. Should I call the police? No. Not enough evidence. What do I do? What do I do? What the hell do I... Thoughts spin inside my head. Every pedestrian looks like an enemy. I flee from the crowd. After I manage to calm myself down, I head back to the lab. For now, I'll write that mail off as a prank. It's still early. Well, I guess it's actually noon. But when Mayuri, Kurisu, and Lukako are already at the lab when I return. Hold on, I want to check something real fast in the phone. This one. Okay, it's still just garbage. I didn't know if that would like change eventually. I greet them, trying to keep the anxiety out of my voice. It's Sunday, Obon weekend. What are you doing here, lab girls? What the fuck is Obon weekend? What is Obon? A Japanese holiday during which the people return to their hometown to see parents and relatives. This includes paying respect to family members who have passed away by visiting and cleaning their graves. Oh, I thought that was a noodle.
Pardon the intrusion, Okabe-san. Good morning, Okarin.
The two cute high school girls wave at me in greeting. By the way, one of these girls is actually a boy. In any case, the sight warms my heart. Or would, if not for a certain assistant who gives me a bored look before going back to reading. What are you doing? Ah, new art! Mayuri and Lukako are sitting next to each other on the sofa, reading a book together. Looks like a cosplay photo album.
Yesterday I went to Nakano to buy doujinshi, remember? While I was there I found a photo album of a super cute cosplayer. So I splurged on it. Look, Luka-chan, this is a costume of Sedona from Blood Toon. It's so detailed and cute.
What is Blood Toon? Fictional, popular TV anime based on a manga. 26 episodes were broadcast last year. The main heroine, Sierra Orgel, is especially popular among anime otaku. What is Blood Toon? Blood Toon. What is that? I assume it's like just slightly different from like an actual anime. What the fuck? What is that an actual reference to?